episode 161. What up, Jobins? Happy Sunday. Brendan, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing. You know what? It's been a good day. I think it's been a reflective day. Like, it's been a lot. I'm just going through everything that I've gone through the last week because I had a vacation set up, bro, with my girlfriend to go.
Where to?
We wanted to go to Hawaii in October. But my manager, JOBINS, got fired from his job.
How come?
Dude, the HR won't even tell us. The district manager came in, and he was just like, yeah, so I'm sure you heard the news, or you know the news, because Anna, my coworker, was telling me.
Mm-hmm.
And then so he's gone now, and then like I have 2 weeks of vacation that are like conflicting with another employee, so I can't do it. So I had to be like, I can't do a vacation on that time. So she was pretty upset about that. And then like,
that sucks.
On top of that, I thank God I got our trip for Vegas off.
You were able to do that?
That was the one I have off.
Did that cost you your trip with your girl though?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
There was no way I was getting that one off in October.
Damn.
It just was, thankfully it worked out.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm really curious to what your guy did to get fired. Must have been something bad to just get canned like that.
Right, and JOBINS, he worked there for like 15 years.
Oh.
And he was on salary, so he wasn't like getting paid overtime or anything, but he would work like almost 60 hours a week.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing that sucks too, is I had a buddy back at home, and he had a dad that worked so hard for a company. It was insane. We worked summers for him. It was crazy how hard he worked. And then he went to school because he wanted to further himself in the company and make more money. And then it was just like, I feel like he was a victim of when a company can get somebody much cheaper, they will replace you if you ask too much.
Damn. That's a sad story. That happens to so many people, probably.
Because the reason why he was fired was ridiculous. It was something that he did every day with the person, and then one day it wasn't good. It was a bad thing, and then it was gone. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, well, that's put the dots together. You know, that's a company like, oh, this guy, if he's now wanting $100,000 a year for doing this job when I can just pay a new younger kid $40,000 to do the job. That's when I hate corporate companies, because that shit happens all the time. Dude,
it scares me to work. I work for a corporate company. You know what I'm saying? Like, even doing a video like this, and if they like someone were to like deep dive and find it, and like I could get fired too, dude.
For talking about it, yeah.
It's crazy.
It is. Sprouts didn't like me talking about Sprouts when I worked for Sprouts. Should I do a tell-all of Sprouts, how shitty Sprouts was?
Dude, you do like a Mr. Beast exposing video like he did with Sprouts?
Exposing America's grocery stores, because guess what? If it's happening in Sprouts, it's happening in every single other kind of grocery store. And it's a little freaky.
Yeah. I didn't
you just really learn how meat and food is handled. And you go, oh,
yeah,
my God.
Dude, the deli department sounded scary when you would talk about it.
Yeah, no, I hated Sprouts. Thank you, Tim. If you're watching, Tim, Mariah, thank you guys for changing my life. Sean, for moving me out of Missouri. Let's go. You guys changed my life, baby. Mm-hmm. Grateful. Dude, because 100%. When I hear about stories about Ralph, like, I know we're not going to talk about it on here, but I remember the one story he told me, he was like, ugh, that would have been bad if that was the reason why. But
thank you.
Yeah. But dude, that sounds like a good opportunity for maybe you to advance, right?
Yeah, well,
you think you maybe try and get that spot, or you not want it?
You know what? It'd be more money for sure.
But it would just be you already work 6 out of 7 days.
I know it is a lot.
It's a lot. You work a lot. So it's like, would you have to work 7 out of 7 days if you took that position?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, I could, because I would set the hours.
Damn, so could you just work like 5 days if you maybe got that position?
That's what I would probably work on trying to do.
Damn. But then again, dude, like, I remember when I worked for the movie theater, and it went general manager, and then general manager assistant, and then assistant managers, right? I was one of Oh God! At one point in time, dude, we had like 7. There was a big group of us.
So was Greg the general manager?
Yeah, Greg was our general manager of the building.
And the general manager assistant was
Sam.
Yeah,
and when Sam left, he told everyone, he's like, hey guys, don't go bugging the fuck out of Greg for my position, because he knew we'd all want it, right? I wanted it really bad at the time, back in that time of my life.
Right.
Because back in that time of my life, I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I love movies. I get free movies. I know how to do this job like the back of my hand. Like, it was an easy job.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, if I get Sam's job, that's more money. I can do that maybe until Greg leaves. Maybe I'll be the general manager of this building one day. Those were just thoughts I had back then, right? But then that fucking company, they didn't even give us an opportunity for interviews or anything. They just brought in another general manager from another location that was shutting down, and she was trash. It was awful. Mm-hmm. Made the workplace awful. So many people quit. So many people didn't like working for her. Felt hopeless. It was like, damn, this just turned into like one of the most miserable jobs ever. Does
it still feel the same when we go to the movies together and watch the new movies that come out? Does the theater still feel the same to you, like the atmosphere?
It takes me back to movie theaters, but like that I run the place type shit. Like when we go, because dude, JOBINS, I had me and Brendan was the luckiest son of a bitch out of all my friends, because Brendan not only had me, but he had Brock. This motherfucker had 2 best friends that were managers for movie theaters. Shit, I was busy. This motherfucker had backup plans. He was like, I'll go see this movie. You know what I mean? So I bet that was lit.
That was pretty tight.
I bet.
You're going to see those movies though before they'd come out with you at the theater with like your coworkers and employees. That was pretty cool.
Those are some of the best times, right? Yeah, we'd get to go see, because technically our job as assistant managers, we were supposed to watch the film to make sure everything was good before the movie came out. But yeah, we'd fucking get a group of people on Wednesday nights, midnight. We'd fucking wait for that. Back in the day, they'd ship them on big ass fucking memory, like these metal ass fucking hardware drives that you'd have to put in the computer.
You don't think they do that anymore?
Well, no, we stopped doing it probably like 2.5 years into my managing career, because then they became just files that would unlock with key codes. Yeah. And then we just transfer the files up to our projectors, and I would put it in a projector because, yeah, it was cool, dude. Working for a movie theater was a lot of fun. Dealing with projectors was like so stressful at first to learn about, because it was like, it's a computer, right?
Bro, is it super dark all the time in there too? Because I remember when you like showed me it, and it was all the projectors in this like corridor of like dark. Like it's not lit. It's dark and scary.
There were so many times scary movies would come out, and I'm up in the projectors, like shutting projectors off, and like I'm waiting for a couple people to get out of the movie that's watching the scary movie. So I'm up in projection, you know, all the jump sounds and all the shit. You hear that up in projection. I'm like, oh fuck. Sometimes like just some scary ass way they're talking or something. I'm like kind of getting scared alone up in projection.
Oh man.
But you know me, I like being in the dark. Dude, you'd walk down the hall and you just see all the lights flickering. I would know if there was an issue based on a light.
They should set a scary movie in a movie theater, because that would be a scary spot to get killed at, dude. Seriously.
You couldn't. It was a process just to change the light bulbs for the projectors, because the light bulbs themselves were so fucking expensive, and they would get so hot and they would explode if you couldn't touch those lights with your fingers, because then the fingerprint from the oils of your hand would fucking up, and it could cause it to explode.
Why is the lighting in the projector corridor so important?
That's what's putting the fucking movie on the screen, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, through the projector. Oh, okay. And they're super expensive. And then you got to keep it cool, because they're super hot. There's a lot that goes
That's crazy.
There's a lot. You just took me down memory lane. We were going to talk about that kind of shit, and all of a sudden we're talking about it. Memory lane right there, baby.
I know, dude.
I miss those days of the free movies. Those was the shit. But you know what? Look at back then. Look at all the good movies that were coming out all the time. Mm-hmm. Now what?
You were making fun of Ready Player One so hard. If you watched it now, you'd probably be like, "What a classic!"
I'm like, "Oh, that's life now. Here we are." JOBINS last night. Shout out David. I just want to shout out my boy David. He's my buddy who I train with, I've been working out with at Die Hard. He also does jujitsu with everybody. Everybody loves, David if you go to the gym.
Mm-hmm. And he's like a bodybuilding legend, dude. He's in the circuit.
He's the man. He invited us all over to drink Kava. Did you do some I'm going to have David on. He's going to come on the pod one day, JOBINS, and we're going to talk all about it. We're going to actually drink some while doing the pod. I hope YouTube allows that.
No, I think oh, wait, that's a good question. Well, it's a
like
traditional cultural thing,
right?
And it doesn't even do any, right?
But is it classified as strike or drug or something that, like is us sitting here eating mushrooms? Would that be fucking?
Oh, yeah, I don't think we could do that.
But
well, we remember when we were smoking.
Yeah,
we did the weed reviews.
YouTube don't like smoking.
Those weed reviews were fun too.
They were, but I think it was fucking shit up. I don't know. But we all go over to David's last night. We have this guy. This is my first time having this, and I'm nervous. Everyone's saying that it's gonna it tastes really shitty. Some people say they've got nauseous. Schmitty gets nervous when I drink something that's gonna potentially make me sick. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't that ayahuasca. I'd be nervous before doing it.
Do you still get nervous though, knowing that it's been like something that's happened? Because we were watching that video on it. It's been over 2,000 years of them practicing using that, the kava root and grinding it into the water. And thank God that David is strong and doing it the whole time, because I heard it's really tough. That's what Chris was telling me.
God, JOBINS, fucking, you gotta watch David with his hands just sit there for 45 minutes to an hour, continuously wringing out this fucking pound of dirt.
Yeah, this dirt.
Powder dirt.
Kava root.
And then I told her, I'm like, don't think about David's hands while I drink this. But yeah, it kind of just reminded me of like a tasteless protein drink.
You thought it was tasteless?
Like, no. Like, when you drink, like, have you ever had a shitty protein drink that's like really you're like, ew, that's chalky and gross.
Yes.
And like a really good protein shake that's kind of like chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was like the other one.
The first one.
The first one. Like, yeah, there was flavor there, but it was like the powdery, not flavored protein shake drink. That's as best as I can explain.
I think it tasted like what it is, right? Like root water.
Yeah.
Like from the ground.
And
really
then,
earthy.
For me, I had to drink it was about the third or fourth cup. But the cups were only like a little spoon,
like a shot worth,
like a ladle full that he uses. But then your tongue goes numb, your mouth kind of goes numb. That was a little weird. But what I felt, JOBINS, was relaxed. And I wasn't. David looks over. You okay, Schmidt? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good, baby. I'm just. There were so many people. I was on the couch just chilling. I was kind of just sinking in that couch, just kind of relaxed. Like, just real chill.
You were falling asleep at the end, though.
I know. Well, it was getting late. We got out of there at like almost 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. But yeah, by the third game, what was it called?
It was called Mafia. JOBINS, if you ever played Mafia, it's like a party game where there's a whole bunch of, like a circle of people, and then you pick who's the Mafia members. And then the Mafia members know who each other are, but the rest of the people don't. And then you kill someone every round. And then at the end of the game, if the Mafia are still alive, then they won.
You got to have everyone close their eyes. And that's why Mikey Music loves it so much. Mm-hmm.
It's not as complicated a game as it sounds once you actually practice it or like play it at the party.
Oh, I know. I was a little tipsy from that mud water, and I'm fucking trying to listen to Mikey yell at everyone explaining it. I'm fucking lost. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to play it as it goes. But it was fun. It was cool. It's fun when you're closing your eyes, and as long as you trust everyone to keep their eyes closed and everyone's doing it, like when you have your eyes closed listening to everyone talk, it's kind of more like everyone comes off a little more funny. Like you could kind of say something simple, but with I don't know. That's what I was kind of noticing.
You're experiencing what it's like to be blind.
I know. It was kind of trippy. But yeah, shout out David for having us all over. That's like those family moments, dude. When you got a room full of people that are just all happy to be with each other, having a good time. That's that shit I love right there.
A bunch of people from JITS and people I hadn't seen from JITS in a long time.
Right?
Like Michael, who killed his own girlfriend in Mafia.
He took her out.
That's sick. That's a sick game, JOBINS.
Oh, it was fun because there's a certain amount of people lying to each other, all of us, and we're all trying to figure out who's lying. And then after I got I never got picked as the Mafia person. I was upset. I really wanted to get picked.
Neither did I.
I know, and I think Mikey knew. Like, he knew that it'd be
too dangerous to have one of us as the Mafia.
Yeah. And then the third game, I was upset, Jobins, because they fucking killed me. I was like I think I was the first or second person killed.
No, Chris died before you.
Yeah, I was the second person, and that was the game when they lost. You all lost to the Mafia people, and the first game, I gave it my all. I was literally going full detective mode in this. I'm sitting back because I wasn't the Mafia guy. We all had to close our eyes. So as soon as you'd open your eyes, you'd sit there for a while with your eyes closed, right? So when you open your eyes after you're having your eyes closed for so long, you're kind of you're kind of like squinty.
And what does he say every round? He says, "Good morning."
Yeah, he says, "Good morning." So I immediately open my eyes and I start looking at everyone. And I try to see who didn't have the squintiest eyes. And right away, I called it, was Mike. I said, Mike's the fucking guy. Because he had his eyes wide open. As soon as I opened my eyes, his eyes were wide fucking open. I was like, that's right. And sure enough, I couldn't get everyone to vote him until like the third or fourth time. And we finally got him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was trying my best. And I even called
You
Dom.
got me killed in one game, and I wasn't Mafia.
Yeah, that was the second game. That's because you and Chris sitting there together. You and Chris were sitting there together, and you kept thinking it was me. You just had a vibe about you.
Yeah, you betrayed me.
You had a vibe about you. But here I was trying to be full detective in the first game. They should have believed me. And then they got me killed and they lost that third game. I was like, I sat there I was like, yeah, you should have killed me.
You learn a lot about people in that game, about how good of their liars they can be.
Oh, yeah. I like being a detective. I like being that detective mode. That's fun. That's probably the most fun part about that whole game. But yeah, good time. And good time drinking Kava. I would do it again with you, David. It was a fun time, my man.
I'm happy he didn't put any of that pre-workout in there. Brock says that shit's crazy.
Yeah, everyone says they feel like they're about to fucking have a panic attack. Pre-workout Jobins just has fucking caffeine in it, so you get all jittery. So yeah, that mixed with the Kava probably wouldn't be too fun. That's like, I don't know, a mushroom experience with a bunch of caffeine. They'd be like, ooh.
Dude, oh man, I don't think I want to do a mushroom experience ever again, dude. Last time I did one, it just was like, makes you feel like your body's dying.
Right. Jobins, we are 35 days out from Sean knocking out MERAB. It's been so fun. The past few Fridays, I've been going up watching Sean get serious and do some rounds. Brother, and Tommy. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's
scary, man.
Tommy is a fucking little menace. He's whooping up on the guy is a monster too as well.
Dude, watching the pod live with you and Tommy, and then Tommy's talking just about how his vision, just like Sean was, like the vision of like they're going to be champion. That
can't stop that.
That kind of mindset, that energy that he brings, it just pumps you up, bro. I was like pumped up after that pod. Dude.
I know, just watching it, you get fucking fired up. Tommy, it was cool. Thank you, Tommy, for coming on the pod. Mm-hmm. And if you subscribed and are watching our pod now from the Tommy pod, thank you.
Appreciate you, Joe.
We appreciate that. Because me and Tommy were going to do more pods. He really had a good time, which made me excited. Because, I could do a pod with him all the time. It's going to be really exciting. He was fighting this 155er, just doing so good. They were having a war. Tommy's fucking doing good. He's dancing in between rounds. Like, he's going to come and piss people off. He's going to come in with a storm. Super excited for Tommy. Super grateful to be able to see Sean do his sparring. Mm-hmm. It's going to be fun.
He's going for it, man.
Yeah. We got to be careful. Buddy. This is what I want to say. If you see me go down, I don't want you to go down because I'm going down.
Oh, that's what you mean by be careful.
Yep. Well, Jobins, Schmitty did it. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And we booked our hotel rooms at Resorts World.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be legendary. More than likely going to bump into somebody. You always bump into somebody at good old Resorts World. And Mr. MERAB had, I don't know, I had an insider. Gave me a heads up. He said, Schmidt, you're in MERAB's head.
This is serious.
He goes, Schmidt, you're in MERAB's head. You did it. So I'm gonna play. I don't know what interview this is from, Jobins. I'm gonna do some more research after we get done with this pod. But MERAB had this to say. Listen.
Oh shit!
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right.
Another fight there, and I'm gonna focus for this fight. And if I see Schmitty, whatever his name is, like
What is he
I
saying,
don't know
dude?
what the fuck he's talking about.
It's his second language,
I know, right?
so his English is pretty good. I don't want to talk shit.
So I put that in my story. I said, MERAB, when I get to Vegas, let's do a pod. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I would do a pod with
Dude,
MERAB.
that would be fire.
I would be, and I'd like to have a good debate with them. I'd like to have a friendly debate. That's all I'll say. But, Jobins, if I get Artem Lubov in Vegas by these Georgians, right? Did I say that correct?
I think Georgians or Georgians.
Georgians?
One of the two.
Yeah. Imagine about 20 of them all ganging up on me, and I'm looking down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be scared. I'm like, guys, hey, it's just for show. No, I'm just kidding. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And if they get me, just go to the side.
No, I'm not gonna do that again.
I don't want you to go get hurt because I get hurt. You're not gonna do that again. No, you'll have flashbacks from 5th grade.
Yeah, no, I can't let you get jumped like that, dude.
Nope.
That's such.
Hey,
You think they jump you?
I know, it's just so funny. Hey, man, I've been causing a ruckus since Boston, Jobins. I'm not somebody sitting here thinking I could just kick a UFC fighter's ass. I can't even kick an amateur fighter's ass. They're too good. They know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, right?
Right.
But we've been having fun. This is wartime. And MERAB's the one that was making the funny videos. We were always replying. And I'm replying with funny videos. I'm not going too far. So, if they can't handle it, then don't do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, MERAB, let's do a pod. Let's do a pod when I get in Vegas. Let's have a viral pod.
When you do the pod with them, are you gonna just be strapped?
I'll be ready. If they beat me up, they beat me up. It's just what I'm willing to do. I'll have a scar. I'll have a cool story to tell. You know what I mean?
Dude, that would be crazy live on pod. Like 45 minutes in, he fights you.
I'll try and go live. If I have a feeling, Jobins, that I'm about to get my ass beat by a bunch of them, I'll go live on Instagram so you guys can all try and watch it. Not for lawsuits.
Dude, I think he's a real fighter. I don't think he would do something else.
No. And honestly, if I saw a group of them, I'm going the opposite fucking way.
100%.
Yeah. And it's like, damn, do I even wear sugar gear?
No, hey, we don't. No, we rep.
Antagonize?
You rep the sugar gear.
Yep, we rep. I walk around with my pink wig.
It's like that movie with the biker movie, and they're like, take that jacket off. You're like, take that sugar merch off. You're like, you have to take it off my dead body.
What if MERAB thinks I'm funny, right? And we've just been misconstrued this whole time. So really right there, he was saying if he wins, he gets me. And then I go make funny video. Maybe that's...
What if he sent his buddy at you who looks like Sean to fight you, and like you can't punch him back because it's like he looks like Sean. It's
they
weird.
try to trick. Ooh, see, now maybe we can come together and make some reels. They could be like, ooh, we tricked Schmitty into thinking it was sugar. Just don't kill me.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. I just don't want to get stabbed. That's all. My fear is being stabbed.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be the worst?
Dude, that happens in like England and other countries that they don't have the same gun laws, but they have people get like stabbing people, like 17 people.
I'll take an ass whooping, but I don't want to get stabbed. But yeah. Woke up to that this morning, so that's fun. I'm going to come up with another reel. We got to come up with another video. Sean broke the head off MERAB's doll, so maybe there's something I can do with that since it's already broken. I can act like I broke it on accident or something. Yeah, we'll come up with something. 35 days. We'll be in Vegas. Sean's going to knock out MERAB. It's going to be fucking awesome. The Spear.
Dude, you know what? Because how many times you said it wrong? I was saying it wrong.
I know.
And Shannon's like, what was that you just said? And I was
the
like.
Spear.
I still can't say it. Sphere? Sphere.
The fear.
Sphere.
Spear.
Son of a bitch.
You know what? Life's about having a good time and fun, so I'm going to have fun. We're fighting at the Spear. Let's go. Stand up, Vegas.
Watch out. Watch out, MERAB.
This weekend's fights, UFC 305.
They're actually crazy.
I know, it's weird. I'm back to rooting for Izzy. Here we go. What a wave of emotions
What are
I've
you
been.
talking about?
You want DDP to win?
I think it's a better storyline, bro.
For DDP to like a redemption arc?
Dude, if DDP beats him, I don't know, because it's like Sean Strickland's still in the mix too. I still really like Sean Strickland as champ.
Oh, I agree. You're right. Why am I kind of rooting for Izzy? It's the redemption for him because it's like, man, he got beat, and he's won again.
That would be cool. And I was such a big Izzy fan. You know what? You changed my mind already in this.
I know, because it's like, damn, dude, especially when you're a guy like Izzy, when you're a character like Izzy, and you get beat, and then you come back and you win, and then you get beat again,
Right.
and not only beat again, beat by Sean Strickland.
Unanimous decision, what, 5 rounds, you
Yeah.
think? He won all 5?
To one of the loudest guys to ever walk in that cage.
True.
You know? That's a lot to deal with. That's a lot of hard pills to swallow type
Yeah,
shit.
someone like Robert Whittaker's respectful and stuff, you know, like a martial artist in that way, to where that would have been an easier, like, oh, okay, he lost to Dude, like Sean Strickland is such a loudmouth.
I'm telling you right now, I have a good feeling for Robert Whittaker. I have a feeling he's champ again.
Really?
I have a feeling he will become champ again. I don't think it's over for Robert Whittaker.
I love it. I would love that. That's a redemption
I think
arc.
so. Hamzat wants to fight again. I think that's there. Did they announce that? Is that official for the Abu Dhabi card? Actually, I think so. Right?
Dude, I hope that would be.
I'm pretty sure.
That would be nice.
Dude, Robert Whittaker goes out there, beat Hamzat. You cannot deny him the title shot of the winner of DDP and Izzy. But here's the thing: if Izzy wins, of course, like the fans would rather see. But it's always dependent on how the fight goes.
Dude.
But right now, as a fan, if Robert gets through Hamzat and is next up, I'd rather see the winner immediately fight Robert.
Honestly, I think Izzy is going to take it easy because how bad Sean even pieced up DDP. I don't think DDP's stand-up is on par with Izzy's. And he's not going to be able to take him down probably.
I'm wondering about
What if
this.
he can't take him down?
If DDP can't take down Izzy?
Right.
See, that's the thing, though. I have a good, strong feeling that DDP's going to keep, even if he takes him down, he gets up, he'll take him down again, maybe. And it's just a bunch of those. And then Izzy's able to stay long, kickbox, strike. It's going to be interesting. How do you think it goes?
I'm going to say I think Izzy is going to win.
I really persuaded you from the beginning of this
yeah.
rewind.
I think
we got 2 different Brendans and within.
You're right. My mind's changed.
And
I
you know
think
what? Now
Izzy's-
I'm going DDP. What the
Really?
fuck? No, I'm just kidding. We both persuade each other.
Damn. Izzy unanimous decision, 5 rounds. I think he's
I
gonna
think
piece
so
him up.
too. That's what I'm thinking. He gets it back third.
DDP got tired too, bro. DDP was
That's right.
really tired in the Sean Strickland fight. And Izzy
but
does the
Sean
breath work
Strickland-
and stuff, I hope that he can stop the takedowns and really make DDP desperate.
Sean Strickland is the example of styles make matchups.
True.
So, different type of style matchup going on in this fight.
It's a great point.
What if, turn of events, Jobins, behind door number 3, Izzy submits DDP, retains the title.
Submits him?
Yeah.
What in the rear? I think rear naked choke maybe.
Guillotine.
A guillotine.
Something slick.
That would be crazy.
That'd
That
be
would be
nuts.
crazy.
What if DDP goes out there fucking knocks out Izzy violently? We'd be like, holy shit.
Dude, it's a big night for that whole area, though. New Zealand and Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Kai Kara France fights next after that.
Yep.
Or I should say before that, because we did the main one first. And then it's against Steve Urkeg.
Is that his? Did he just fight?
He just
fought for the belt.
Yes, sir.
And then didn't he fight again?
D-
Or has he? Is this the fight?
I think this is the fight since the loss.
Okay, because I was like, wait, because that's still a quick turnaround.
He lost
But I
a
was
unanimous decision to
Champ.
Pantoja,
like,
right?
Yeah.
So now he's fighting Kai Kara France. It'd be cool
I
to
like
see
this
Kai
fight.
Kara France win and get a title shot.
He reminds me of the Stephen Thompson of the division all of a sudden. Steve.
The Stephen Thompson of the
Yeah.
Don't wish that on him.
I'm not wishing it on him. I'm just sensing it from him.
Damn.
Because he's right there with him, you know?
He might. Okay, Kai Kara France. He's
How-
good.
Yeah, how's Dan Hooker going to come out? Tatted the fuck out Dan Hooker.
Again, dude, you know who he's fighting though? He's gonna get wrecked.
You think so?
Dan Hooker's getting wrecked.
I want the
Matthias
upset.
Gamrot.
Let's pull the
Matthias
upset.
Gamrot is a monster.
Let's get the upset of the year, baby. Come on, Hooker. Rally back, baby.
Dan Hooker's gonna get wrestled
Come on.
down.
Nope. Come on, Dan Hooker. Survive. Elbows.
That's the one I'm most confident on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm rooting for the underdog. Come on, Dan Hooker. You could do this. Tai Tuivasa versus Yair Rozenstruik.
That's scary.
I know. I'm scared for Tai.
scary.
I'm scared for Tai. I want Tai to win, Jobins, but I like Rozenstruik too. He's a good fucking fighter.
Rozenstruik's killed
He's
people.
scary. Yeah. So hey, Tai can do it too, though,
Dude,
bro.
who did Ty knock out? That was so fire. It was a good heavyweight up and coming too, man. Oh,
Dude,
man.
that's just one
Ty's
of
good.
those.
Ty's good too.
Bro, this kid, this is one of those classic heavyweight fights where it's who lands the big shot first. That's what I think. And I think Ty's capable of landing the shot, especially if Rozenstruik kind of, I don't know, if Ty can lure him in
Oh no.
to
dude.
some, I don't know.
Can he take the shots? Because he can
Ty,
take the
right?
shot. He's been taking shots before. Cyril Gahn, he took some big shots.
Yeah, I'm scared for Ty.
Rozenstruik's scary.
I'm rooting for Ty though, just because I'm a big fan of Ty.
Me too. I'm a big fan.
I'm sorry. That's a tough one. That's one I probably wouldn't bet on. Lee Jingalang versus who's that?
Carlos.
Stark.
Yeah, I know.
I wrote it like shit. Carlos Prates.
Carlos
Prates. I'm sorry.
I haven't really heard of Carlos
Same.
really too much, but I know Jinlin Lee.
I remember looking at his record. I'm like, that's not too impressive. So
He's
maybe
fought good
this is a
people.
He
I think
has?
he fought Kamzat too,
He did.
and he got beat by Kamzat.
Well, I'm rooting for Lee on that
Yeah.
one.
Lee's a pretty tough dude. Like he can knock people out as well.
Yeah. Dude, what about the Olympics? I think they're over, right? That was cool seeing the men's basketball team do that.
Dude,
That was sick.
they had such a dream team, bro. Like you know how they talk about the '92 dream team? Like, can we be real?
That was it right there.
LeBron James and Steph
KD.
Curry, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant, first NBA player to get 4 gold medals in the Olympics.
That's
Right?
wow, really?
Right? Dude, it was sad. They were showing a bunch of pictures of Kobe
Oh,
from the 2000, I think, 18, 17, 18. I guess 18. Yeah, 2018 Olympics.
damn.
It's like, damn, dude, he's been gone for a while now. Ain't it kind of crazy how different things have been since Kobe's been gone?
You know how different basketball is because he's gone? You know he would have been somewhere in that space.
A
still.
voice that mattered.
For
you know, that-
basketball,
yeah.
definitely.
It's crazy, bro.
He's just undisputed, probably one of the greatest guards of all time.
And then you kind of did he have his? He didn't have a podcast, did he? Because I know he's been on podcast, right?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he did because he had Mamba mentality.
Yeah, remember if he had a Mamba podcast, that would have been nuts. Eventually, that's just what's crazy with life, Jobins. You just never know.
Dude, rest in peace to Kobe.
Ain't it crazy when you think about the power of the mind? That's something that just fucking sits in my head when I heard it from Sean's documentary. Is when he learned himself how powerful your own mind is. And it's so true. Because it's like, fuck, I'm the biggest motherfucking person in my way is me. My biggest threat is me. You know?
Mm-hmm. That's the real deep thinking.
It's the power of the mindset, dude. Because when you think about how Kobe just had this mindset of, I'm going to go play basketball and get as good as I possibly can every day in and day out for as long as he did. And look at what he did and how he changed the world.
No excuses.
No excuses. And that's just one person. And like literally, we all have the power to do that. Every single one of us can be a Kobe. Could be a Sugar Shane, a Tim Welch.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That is great advice, you know? Like, you have to just show that same level of passion and dedication.
I know. I reflect a lot, dude, when I fuck up and when I do something wrong, or if I treat you, if I'm mean to you, like in a big brother way, I'm like, fuck, be better.
Mm-hmm.
Be better.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I know. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Just ups and downs, but it's at the end of the day, it's all about family.
Yep.
So I love you, bro.
I love you.
I'm happy that we do this podcast, and it's just JOBINS are blessed that we got you guys watching too and tuning in, and it's always just we've been making memories this whole time. It's been a journey.
Time is just weird, guys, because today is a year. It's weird how it keeps lining up. Last pod, or a couple pods ago, it was on the Sunday of the year anniversary that he passed away. Mm-hmm. Now today, JOBINS, is the year anniversary of actually laying my dad to rest. And I did a lot of reflecting this morning of just like that whole day. And then I even saw a picture that I posted talking about him. I was like, fuck, my backyard's so green. Like everything's so green there. It's so crazy. And it kind of just takes you back to, like, when when a memory hits, and when you can think of a memory, you can kind of think of the season, you kind of think of how everything was. Mm-hmm. That's how it is with this. And you kind of reflect of like what you were going through, and it's like, dude, it was such a beautiful day to lay my dad to rest, and but it was so fast. Remember how crazy that was? Mm-hmm. There were so many freaking people there to celebrate, and they had a hard time getting all the cars parked. And all of us situated for the ceremony to even begin.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And that's when I was like, damn, my dad was lit, man. Like when you affect this many people and this many people show up to your funeral, it's like, man, you really played a part in a lot of people's lives. It is cool. And he's buried in a really Jefferson Barracks, JOBINS. If you're not from Missouri, if you're from St. Louis, you've been to Jefferson Barracks. You know Jefferson Barracks. It's one of the most decorated cemeteries throughout the country.
Veteran cemetery.
It's one of the largest. Mm-hmm. It's such a beautiful place, and he's in such a beautiful spot. It's such an honor. That's the kind of shitty thing about being this far away. I'd go visit him. I'd go visit him at his gravesite a lot, but I'll definitely make sure a point anytime that I go back home and visit that I do. Mm-hmm. But it's time. Look how it's been a year, JOBINS. Like, holy shit. And then a couple weeks later after that, 2 weeks later, or what's today? Yeah. Today's what, the 9th? Or no, a week.
Damn.
That'll be Sean winning the UFC title. What was it, August 18th or 19th? I think it was August 19th.
That was such a good memory too.
Fuck. How crazy. And then now here we are, not even a year later, JOBINS. Sean's defended the belt. Mm-hmm. Against masterful performance against Cheeto. And now here he is, the underdog.
Right. I'm excited. I'm going to put some money down. You better.
Yeah, go ahead. Give something my boy to prove. Watch him prove it. Doubt him. Doubt him, MERAB. Watch what happens, buddy.
Dude, there's no way. I bet MERAB right now is like, I have a feeling he's nervous.
Dude, if he is talking about me in some interview, if MERAB is talking about Top G Schmitty, and Top G Schmitty's not even knowing who the hell one of MERAB's friends is, we're already in his head. JOBINS, can you name one of MERAB's friends? Aljamain Sterling, Matt Frivola, these are his teammates, but what about friends? But MERAB knows Schmitty. MERAB knows Dylan. MERAB knows a lot of people from the gym, a lot of Sean's friends. He's messaged them. He's DM'd them. He's been everywhere. He's running around pissed off.
He said he's been...
They're going to get me. It's just a matter of when. But I'll be ready. I'll fucking be ready.
Damn.
Just make sure I got a camera recording. Make some good
I'll
content
be there.
out of it. Yeah, well, maybe it'll definitely be in the vlog. You know what I mean? If I get my ass beat in Vegas defending Sean, it's going in the vlog.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and I'll talk about it. I'll be like, oh, yeah, you got me. It'll be kind of cool.
That'll be fun, too, a vlog.
We're going to be on a high. I'm going to be on a high, especially because we'll be in the battle zone when we're at the press conference. Mm-hmm. When we're in the press conference, we are in danger zone. So if you see me at the after the press conference, JOBINS, if you see Schmitty and if I'm hauling ass out of the arena, just know what's going on. I'm getting the fuck out.
Damn, it's a month from dude. I'm so
35
excited. I'm
days.
so excited, bro.
I'm so excited, dude. It's gonna be so much fun, and for Sean to be on such a cool event. Maybe not the best card, but it's a decent card.
Dude, it's in the sphere, like you said.
It's in the sphere, and it's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to just be outside the sphere with all the Vegians. It's gonna be cool. Las Vegas. Las Vegas. It's gonna be sick, dude. Vegas is home. I love Vegas. I wish Sean didn't fight anywhere else but Vegas.
Dude, it's just like a big mall.
Yeah.
It's a lot. You spend a lot of money in Vegas, though, because it's like, how can you not, dude?
I mean, you don't have
There's so many stores.
I know it's the stores and the hotel fees and the cost of food. That's where I fucking spend all my money. Gambling? Schmitty's not a big gambler, Jobins. If I meet someone that'll show me how to hack gambling and get me into it, maybe. But I don't have money to lose in gambling. I like to throw a 20 on black, see what happens. We'll call it a day.
You know what we should do in Vegas?
What?
Is we'll get groups of 4, and then I'll say the same quote that I have written down here, and I'll say the Pew Research says that 1 in 4 people will die alone.
I feel that.
I was like, what kind of news article is this, Jobins?
I
To
know.
just see this, man,
I don't
it's just
believe
don't go
that.
on Google News because they'll show you stuff like that.
1 in 4?
Yeah, 1 in 4 by the Pew Research. Pew Research. It's hard in the dark.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Pew Research Center.
We didn't really think about that.
1
when
in
it came to our
4.
notes.
1 in 4 people, though, apparently.
And that's probably going to get way worse with technology.
Dude,
and
that's
these-
25%.
I was talking to Tim on the Confidential pod. What does it mean to love somebody? From Brendan Michael Moranin. Brendan Michael Moranin, you tell me what it means to love somebody.
That's easy, baby. Loving somebody is giving your heart to them and them giving you their heart, being vulnerable.
What is their heart?
Opening yourself up to them
That's giving
and letting them know everything about you, including your insecurities, and accepting them for who they are and them accepting you.
and then so that's feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So-
And also, there has to be passion involved.
Passionate feedback.
Both of you need to be attracted to each other.
Heartfelt, attracted, passionate feedback.
Yes. I liked how you put it scientific.
Well, and you don't think that pretty soon an AI robot won't be able to do that?
Ooh.
Your movie, Blade Runner, I brought it up. I brought up 2 things to watch, Jobins, and I had a brain fart on the Confidential pod, but I won't have the brain fart here. Blade Runner 2020, what was it?
Ooh, Blade Runner, and then it's Blade Runner 2049?
2049?
2047.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Blade Runner.
Yes.
And then Maniac on that. I don't know if it's got to still be on Netflix.
With
right?
Jonah Hill,
With Jonah
right?
Hill, Emma Stone. Great cast, great movie. Those are going to happen. And I think it's within the next 10 years. And I think Neuralink is going to change so much. And video games are going to change so much. AI is going to change so much. AI is going to destroy I'm dark with it, Jobin. Skip forward if you don't want dark.
You better buy ad blocker for your freaking brain.
I know Dylan brought that up. He's like, dude, what if you got this thing in your head and then all of a sudden there's a virus in your brain in this thing. And in my little perfect world brain thinking, I'm like, well, okay, if I get the virus, then I just resort back to this. But I guess it would fuck you up, right?
Dude, viruses, malware, like holy shit.
It'll fuck you up, right?
What if they could probably kill you
like
if they
fry
have
you,
circuitry to your brain?
right? And there's a battery on your
Boom,
head.
shut down.
I know there is a very dark Black Mirror to this.
Hackers.
But we're allowing it. We all have the iPhone. We're all getting the Teslas. So what are we really doing? You want to sit there?
Well, my question is this though, bro. Are you allowing, if the kid is chipped from birth, that kid never had a choice.
That's what I told Dylan and Tim. I go, we're just this wave of rats. What about the next wave of rats that have already been born into it? Like back. So some of my earliest memory, Jobins, is at me, my mom, over at my Aunt Karen's house. Shout out Aunt Karen. And I would play Zelda Ocarina of Time and Mario on Nintendo 64. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to save Peach, and I'm also trying to save Zelda. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm 4 years old. I don't know anything else. I'm looking at a TV playing something and I'm going, holy shit, this is so cool. I can even still hear my Aunt Karen talk to my mom going, wow, look how locked in and good he is in it. He's so young. Huh? And I'm hearing it, but I'm playing the game and I'm just like, it's easy. In my head, I'm thinking, I'm not really doing anything.
And those controls were probably so, like, if you tried to use those controls today, it would be so hard and weird.
Yeah, that's just super, super basic. You know what I mean? It's like it's just a hard thing. But to me, it was so much fun and it was just how it was. I remember when I beat Ocarina of Time in my room. I said, Mom, I'm getting ready to beat it. She ran in. I fucking played it. Bah. It was a big deal for me. Now, you're telling me when you get born into existence where people are able to do things, you're going to want it. You're going to be automatically even doing it probably. Like how my parents, they gave me that Nintendo 64 game controller.
That's all, man. It's gotta. I feel like we have a while still, right? Till they actually install chips in your brain.
Nope. Elon told Lex Friedman on their recent pod, 10 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
What do you want? It's gonna be like it updates though, Brennan. It's not gonna be, oh, here it is, right? Oh, here's your little chip. That one's gonna be whatever you can afford, and it's gonna be whatever area. Say there's 5 different areas for whatever the brain does, whatever sensory. You know what I mean? Oh, you're a deaf guy. Oh, well, I want to be able to hear good. Oh, you're blind. Okay, well, here, you'll be able to see good with this one.
Damn.
Maybe you're rich and you can afford all of them. I don't know I think it rolls out that way.
And what's scary, too, is because the Neuralink's from Elon Musk, and he's such a huge science fiction fan that it's like, when does the fiction become reality? Because he was inspired by things that aren't even real.
The weirdest part is how AI... It's like the God part. I don't even know how to explain it, dude. But what's real weird with AI is why are we making all this AI and they're doing shit that we didn't teach them to do. They do it on their own. Like that's
creepy.
it. Like, bro, you have no idea.
That's creating intelligence, it sounds
for
like.
For real.
You know?
It's sick. It's super interesting. I'm not like scared to go outside or anything, Joe, but I find it super interesting. Because when the day comes, I think people like, why wouldn't you get it? I think you get it. Once we see that everyone has, it's like the iPhone. Yeah, all the rich. I remember being in middle school, and all of a sudden the rich kids had these iPod Nano shuffles and iPod, and I'm like, what the fuck? And the wheel thing, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. Oh, dude, I want one of those. How much? Holy shit, those are expensive. How'd you get that, G? Oh, my mom. Fuck, Mom, can I get that? No, damn. That's how that's gonna be. And then, but now look, we all got it. You got it right there. I got it. Filming us.
I just get nervous, bro, because it's like the people that have the expensive chips are going to just be that much more separated from the rest of the normal, like, working class people.
What about, I told Tim, I asked him, I go, what about sports? I go, okay, if I get a chip that allows my hand-eye coordination to just be so incredible, and now I can be Steph Curry anywhere. And not only like that, look, Brendan, I could be like this. I don't even got to look at the basketball hoop. Think.
It ruins sports.
It will. Could. Or we all get some fucking crazy sports. Like like how Grand Theft Auto mods made Grand Theft Auto like insane. Like how fucking there's racetracks in the sky. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like what if we're just doing basketball in the sky? Like there's some fucking, you know how people do parkour? Now there's sky parkour basketball because fucking AI made us be able to do shit.
Dude, it scares me because I really believe that once we can simulate this existence, like to the T, like then
it's singularity.
Then whoever created this is gonna contact us or something.
Well, that's where we even got started with this whole thing down this rabbit hole, Jobins, of off the track thing. But when I ask you what is love, and when it's just connecting, love is connecting with somebody,
right?
Well, when you connect, when I scroll on my phone. And I'm seeing these AI art videos that are just something that we've never been able to make, that it can make so easily, and it looks so freaking crazy and looks so cool. I just saw this new one going around of Leonardo DiCaprio and Margaret Robbie sitting on a swing. Then they're at a park, and it's like a little love thing. Like he's in love, but she doesn't want him type shit. And it looks just like them, Brendan. There's no difference. There isn't a difference. And that's when it's happening right now. I told Tim, I go, there was the industrial revolution. Right now we're in the AI revolution.
Right.
We're in it right now.
That makes sense.
We're in it.
Scary, dude.
And it's a race too because everyone's doing it. So
Where's the race lead to, dude? What's the final end product?
well, then you got I don't know. Good question.
Oh, man.
But it's just fun to think about because the future is coming. It's happening right now, and there's going to be. It'll be cool to see in our lifetime, as long as war doesn't destroy us all with all the crazy shit going on.
Dude, it's going to change how people even are, like, fundamentally.
For real.
Because we won't even have the same, like, oh, man, that scares me so much thinking about Android people.
Oh, I know.
They're all chipped up. They're not.
You'll be able to communicate with your computer and just like learn things really quick, get things. You'll be able to get so many different things. There's a good side to it, like, because I also got in this little deep conversation. It's like, okay, remember in Maniac when the guy's hooked up to the gaming chair and he's having sex and he's just having like this big orgasm in this chair,
Right.
with this alien chick. It's like, okay, if we're all Dylan's argument was like, okay, if we're all linked up to the chair thing, we're all gonna become super unhealthy. Well, then I brought in Prometheus with it. You like that?
Prometheus? Okay.
I brought in a little bit of Prometheus with
I'm
it.
listening.
Yeah. Remember in Prometheus when they would get put in that thing and it scanned their bodies and told them what was wrong with them? And then it fixed them? It went and did the surgery real quick, removed it, healed her up, no scar.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That was impressive. What if we have that in the future where, because like, think about it. We're in the future. Everyone's hooked up to these gaming chairs, having orgasms, playing video games, interacting, right? And we're like, oh, wow, we're all fat. We're all really unhealthy because of this. Wouldn't there be a guy or an AI machine by then? Because AIs are going to make things, right? That we couldn't even think of. Well, wouldn't there be a machine made that would keep us healthy while linked to the chair?
Right, 100%. Dude, that's
Right?
exactly goes right back into what I'm saying. Just like the AI, it's just going to, like the people, dude, they're not going to be people. Humans are going to be extinct because they've been replaced by the AI.
That's why we all have plastic in our balls. Stop fucking fertile. We're all going to not be able to have kids.
1 in 4 people already not able to.
Yeah.
Dude, and then on top of that, it's like, oh my God, dude. Yeah, we could go down a dark rabbit hole, but let's not, right?
Yeah. We don't want to scare you. We don't want to lose you. But speaking of lose you, Brennan, what you got? What you got for us at the end of the day?
Dude, I did want to bring it up because it made me cry, Jovins, my 600-pound life. And I know it's been around for a while.
We just recently got back into it.
12 seasons it's had.
Damn.
And guess how many patients have died in the show?
Oh, my God.
I looked it up.
How many?
17.
Out of?
I don't know the number, but 17 participants in my 600 life have passed away.
That's crazy.
But when you see, like...
How big they are.
And it makes me so sad because, Jobins, I don't know if you know, it's just like, that's not how they feel, right? That's no one imagines themselves having these fat masses attached to their bodies. It's sad.
Is it because I'm your friend?
Oh, well... You're, dude, 600 plus is crazy.
I know. That one guy that was 1,000 pounds, like, holy fuck, man. That's got to be, dude, Jobins, fat is heavy. If you're fat like Schmitters, my fat belly's heavy. And like, when I got to my heaviest, you feel that on your knees, you feel it on your hips, you feel it on your back. So, like, when I see somebody that big, I'm like, fuck. I immediately think of the hips and the knees and the back. Because, fuck, bro.
There's this mom, and she had, like, 7 kids or something crazy, and a few of them were, like, foster kids that she took in, and they all, like, care about her. And she's just, like, 600-plus pounds and can't get out of bed. It's so sad.
It is. I don't want to be like that. That's why it's good to get up and exercise and make sure I'm eating right.
That show just makes me super grateful just to,
For
like,
real.
be where I'm at and be like, wow, you got to remember, like, don't let yourself go because some things can be, like, irreversible.
Ugh.
Like, even if she gets all that surgery, I mean, you've already done
like
so
this
much
thing on my
damage to
side.
your body.
Staying on my side.
You do need to go get a doctor to check
Yeah.
out what's going on, but...
Yeah. Fuck. What else you got? You had a couple more notes that I know we haven't got to.
Oh yeah,
I like your notes.
dude. I am excited, especially because it reminds me of your dad too. Watching Avatar 2, that Avatar 3 is coming out in 2025.
Oh, that comes out next year.
It's called Fire and Ash.
That'll be cool.
So I think it's gonna be like a volcano one. I don't know. It's always been just a fun movie.
We got Toy Story 5 coming out where the kids are addicted to laptops and iPads. Now Toy Story's bringing it up. Frozen 3, Incredibles 3, everything 2.
Yeah, like
This 2, that
they're
3.
remaking everything, dude.
And then I see Deadpool and Wolverine 1 billion. And you know what I see when I see that? Yeah, cool. Round of applause. Happy for everybody. I am. But you know what else I see? The death of fucking movies.
The death of expectations.
Yeah.
That movie was the standout movie.
1
that makes all the
billion.
money. I mean, it was good. I liked it, but they definitely have dipped in quality.
It's a formula. It's a formulated plot that they know will generate so much. Were movies always like that?
Dude,
No way.
it's only going to get worse because we were talking about AI. You see all the AI art that's made. It's just recreating things, right? And like putting a spin on it or something. That's already what they're doing in Hollywood with all these reboots. Soon they'll just hand it over to AI and be like, hey, AI, give me Beauty and the Beast now.
You know
And
you're
it'll
at fault of
reboot
that.
it.
I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna throw this one at you.
Ooh.
It's your fault.
What?
It's your fault.
For what?
You're so excited for Twisters.
Yeah.
It's your fault. Brendan,
They were going to make Twisters with or without.
I was rewatching the breakfast scene from the original Twister. And the video was titled The Greatest Breakfast Scene of All Time. And I'm like, oh, I remember this scene. And I'm watching it, and it's all them talking at this table, getting breakfast. And that right there is an example of how much little they do not put into, like, movies was art. There was art to everything. There's no more art, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's less. There is still movies with the art. I'm not saying everything, but majority.
What if it has a good breakfast scene?
You better. If you're going to, you better, because it's Twisters. But see, even Twister, like the original Twister, that was just them making Twister. And what was the art? They thought that family dinner scene of people talking before all this violence, before all this things, this dangerous situations they were going to be put into, that this moment of being together, having food and family.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're going to watch Twisters, and then let's just have a scene where it's just them having dinner for the fact that they had dinner like that or breakfast like that in the original.
I see what you're saying. They're like just recreating scenes, but the same love isn't there because it's simply just a recreation.
Yep. It's not authentic. It's not passionate.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more passion.
Same with all the Disney movies that are coming out as live action, like Snow White too.
I fucking miss Philip Seymour Hoffman, Brendan. I fucking said it. I
Yeah.
miss fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Dude, but he probably is lucky. You know he would have been in all these Disney movies. You'd be like, Philip, that was a bad movie.
He believed in art. He was in Twister,
Wow.
right? Damn.
Damn.
Go watch The Master, Jobins. If you haven't seen The Master with Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman, you need to go watch it. It's a good movie.
Joaquin, dude. And then the new Joker movie too. It's like Joaquin Phoenix, such a good actor. The Master is a great movie.
It's such a great movie.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman, dude. Mike, it's like he really could have done it himself. If he wanted to break away and didn't be like, I'm gonna be a cult leader, could have done it.
Did you see that Tom Hiddleston is going to be Labyrinth?
Loki, huh?
Yeah.
Who's he gonna be?
Labyrinth.
From like David Bowie?
Yeah.
was?
And he was all in this like glittery suit with a maze thing behind him, I think.
All right.
Labyrinth scared the fuck out of me as a kid, but was something that like was kind of fun to get high and watch as an adult.
Did you watch that Crystal? What was that movie?
Dark Crystal.
Yeah, the Dark Crystal.
I loved that movie.
Jim
It's good.
Henson,
That-
right? The puppet guy.
Yeah, this is Jim Labyrinth is Jim Henson as well.
Right. So
Yeah.
is there going to be a lot of puppets in this one?
Well, yeah, it's Labyrinth. You've seen Labyrinth, right?
Dude, it's been a while.
You haven't seen Labyrinth.
I've seen it.
That's such a dude. We should. I seen it.
I swear.
That's such a movie that we should watch like high on mushrooms.
That sounds scary.
For real. It would kind of be a trip.
I don't know, dude. It sounds scary.
That would be one to watch on mushrooms when it's back at movie theaters for some type of anniversary, right before the new one comes
It
out.
makes me feel a little better.
Let's do it.
Being in a public place. I think the movie theater would be cooler.
Because they're singing, they're dancing. It's all these scary fucking looking puppets. Yeah. But will they even use puppets, Brendan, or are all these things going to be CGI'd?
Bro, they don't even use real little people anymore. I swear.
Seven Dwarves,
dude.
you're upset about that?
I was so upset, Jobins, when I saw the Snow White Disney movie. I'm like, really? You can't even cast real small people? Just like Hugh Grant had to be the Oompa Loompa in the new Wonka movie? Get out of here. Give these little people some roles.
For real. They deserve them.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't know
Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage, some of the best acting you'll ever see in cinema. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Not the last 2 episodes, seasons. First 6. Because those last 2 seasons didn't happen.
I miss
Peter Dinklage's fucking character in Game
dude, that
of Thrones.
TV show was so magical. Like House of Dragons isn't even that good.
Remember when he shot his dad?
Great scene.
That was such a fucking powerful. Well, God, what does he even say?
Do you remember why though? Because his dad slept with his girl.
And then he was gonna have him killed.
And was gonna have
He
him
was gonna have
killed.
him executed.
He's the most.
Put him on trial.
And he thought of him as a mistake. Who killed his love of his life.
Yep.
Think about that.
Oh my God.
We were talking
that
about
scene-
what love is. His love of his life was killed by his own son, who he hates.
And he had to fucking choke her out with his fucking handcuffs, chains.
Did he have to do that?
Yeah.
I think he kind of was a little excessive on killing
Nope.
a girl.
She had to go. I think we all applauded him when that happened. I don't think anyone said, oh, no.
I was a little like, oh my God, he killed a girl. I wasn't raised that way to.
Think of everything that he went through. He was gonna be killed.
He killed a
She
woman
was
in
go-
bed.
He was gonna be. I don't think we even understand that feeling.
If you put it on trial like that, I think the jury would say that he's guilty of killing a girl.
Your girl sentences you to death.
She
You were
didn't
gonna
do it.
be-
She was just on trial.
She lied though, didn't she?
D-
Is that how that happened?
Did she? Oh, man,
Forget.
I think she did lie.
So yeah, no, you gotta go, because you would have been gone, and she'd have been had the roles reversed, and she got away with it with their plan. You're dead, and she is in a
In
alive
bed with
well.
your dad.
Yeah,
Oh man, you're right.
She's
She had
gotta
to go.
go.
She had to go.
yeah, no. I loved that shit. That was.
That's how good of a show
Will
it
there
is.
ever be something like that again? Will it be like music right now? I'm so like, thank God I got Suicide Boys right now, Jobins. Everyone's gone country. Everyone and their fucking mother's gone country.
Dude, Young Gravy's
I'm
country
lost.
music is so good, actually.
Some are good, some are fire, but everyone's gone country.
Do you know why?
2015, 16, 17, 18 was our generations of like the 60s, 70s for music for our parents. I don't know if our lifetime will get that again. If it is, we'll be old. And we'll be so old, will we know? Was that our once in a lifetime generation of good ass music?
Definitely not.
I hope
No.
not.
Dude, the country music we're getting now is good too. What are you talking about?
Some of it, but everyone's got to go country now.
It's just because it's a vibe.
I know. it
Everyone's
is.
chasing the wave.
Hey,
it's
man.
2024.
I like.
It's America, bro.
I'm starting to open up and being able to do karaoke in front of people. I get it. I get that good vibe of a good country song surrounded by everybody you love and dancing to a good old country song. I get it. But I don't know, man.
That's how you save America right there.
Yeah. All right, Jobins. Episode 161. We'll see you next week. Big fight. Stay safe.
Love you, Jobins.
Love you.